give me that for last night. Right here, everybody. Grab everybody.
We're waiting for Corey.
I'm moving away from
Alright, listen, if Vogel's hitting 2.
It's not that I don't like you.
Yeah,
Everyone ready?
Alright guys, just like Wally's hitting 3 yesterday, let's just start off quicker. You win?
Remember, Eric's a switch hitter now, right?
Warm it up.
Time to shut it down. Anywhere you want, man.
B-Town's in the house! B-Town's in the house! Now what's the time? About to wow wow! B-Town!
All right. Good morning, beatball fans, on this beautiful August morning. It is day 2 of the Beast of the East Beatball Tournament. I'm your host, Gina Devenish. I'm sure we'll get some other folks in here to do some color commentating as well. We are here in Woburn, Massachusetts, with the Woburn Host Lions have wonderfully agreed to host this tournament for us, which they've done. I believe this is their 4th year hosting this tournament. So we are very excited. The players are quite pumped. Just a little recap last night. The Renegades beat the Long Island Bombers 15-3. We were a little rusty in the beginning, but once they locked in, it was just going. All right. So who got watching? So Rob Costa, thanks for tuning in. Carolyn, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. We're glad to have you here. The Renegades will be taking the field first. They'll be on defense at the beginning of the first inning. All right. Rob Costa, Dias is in the field at the moment, so we can't really say hi, but I'm sure if we'll tell him you're here, and I know he appreciates it. There will be 4 games played today. The first game being the Renegades versus the Long Island Bombers, and then the Philly Fire versus the Long Island Bombers. And then the Renegades will be playing 2 games back-to-back against the Philly Fire. So it's going to be a full day of beatball, and I think it's going to be a great day. I'm very excited. I'd like to take a moment to, again, thank the Woburn Host Lions for hosting this tournament and helping us out. They are absolutely amazing. We've been working with the Woburn Host Lions for years, and they are just a huge asset to this team. So we're very grateful to have them. Can you just sit close to me so I can tell who's going to be on? Yeah, I need one of those. Because I got to at least have the lineup. Yeah. All I need is a lineup for the opposing team. Yeah, just so I know who I'm talking to. Yeah, who's.
That's all you need.
Barrett, okay. Pasquale, Erickson. All right. Someone write that down for me. Just names and numbers, if you wouldn't mind.
I will try. Yes, sir.
All right, so Eileen, Kathleen, Gladys, thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to get started quite shortly with number 13, Alex Barrera, starting off for the Long Island Bombers. Thank you. Got a lot of great fans coming out to join us, and we are just super pumped. You know, just being able to play again is just so amazing to these athletes. This is something that they really look forward to. They've been practicing all summer, and we're just really, really happy to be here. All right.
I'll stay with you, Lauren.
The pin is out. The beat ball is ready to go. The pitcher's warming up. Hey, Claudette, thanks for tuning in. All right, we are ready to play ball. Nope, not yet, babe. All right, now we're ready. So Alex is getting a base check to make sure he can orient himself to where the bases are. First pitch is a swing and a miss for strike one. Alex is a lefty batter. Swing and miss. Up. Foul off to the side for strike two.
I'm one of them. Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
I am double vaccinated.
Okay, awesome.
But I'm good.
I just lost my cell phone making that thing. It's not in my pocket. I don't know where that went. Oh, it's right there. Right there.
Oh. The base fly to the baseline. And Alex scores the run. Rob Dias almost making the put out. All right, Lisa, thanks for tuning in even though you're here. And it looks like we got some home. Lisa mentioned some of the fans that are here at the field watching us play. Sarah Connolly, thanks for tuning in. Up next, we have number 8, Matt Pavogel, who is a righty batter. For his foul back for strike one.
Tegan, do you have a glove?
Ready, hit.
Can you
Nice swing and a miss for strike two.
every inning? So every inning, just do me a favor. Try grab your glove, grab my glove and my stool, take my stuff out there, and just let them go 3 or 4 pitches to you every inning. Okay? And then Gina's all set. She's good. Okay? Just make sure you know you're good.
Foul tip for strike 3.
Green Monster!
Hoot 'em up!
Blind drive down the third baseline. And Rob Dias makes the put out. This is my first time ever doing a live stream by myself, so bear with me if I'm a little off with my terminology here.
Guys going to R2.
Up next, we have number 35, Agnon, Pasquale Agnon. Righty batter. First pitch is a take, and for those who don't know what that means, they get one opportunity to not swing at a pitch. That is a foul ball.
Way to go, Ace.
Nick Mulhern, thanks for tuning in. Laurie, thanks for tuning in. Was that strike 1 or strike 2? Rob, was that strike 1 or strike 2?
Not 1, but I don't know if it's 2 or 3. Oh, he had a take? So there's probably 1.
So yeah, so all right, so that foul was strike 1. Anna, thanks for joining us, and we're looking forward to having you come watch live later on. Lori Brown Leary, thanks for tuning in. So everybody's got 1 take, 1 strike. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And swing and miss, that is strike 4. Agnon has struck out, making this 2 outs so far at the top of the first inning. Coming up to the plate, we have number 38, Edgar Erickson. That is a foul short. Janet, thanks for tuning in. So for those that don't know, in order for a ball to be fair, it has to be hit past this 40-foot arc. I don't know if you can see it on the field, but there's a little arc painted in the field, and a fair ball has to go past that line, even if it's just by inches. If it's past that line, it is fair. And it's on the players to retrieve it and take possession.
Well, I noticed that there's certain people are wearing masks, and I'm guessing that's just everyone, all the players have to wear them, although they're totally
There's a fly ball down the right side of the field. And Long Island scored the run, making it 2-0 for the 2-0 Long Island. Very, very close, but Long Island just went a little bit faster. Hey, Mama Weissman, thanks for tuning in. All right. Up next, number 74, John Gilroy. Another righty batter. Michael Lewis, thanks for joining us. Swing and a miss for strike one. That is a grounder. And Rob Dias makes the putout, which ends the half inning. And the Renegades are going to come off the field, and they are going to go up to bat. All right. Nice job, Rob Dias. Made both of those putouts in this game. Made both those out, so he did a great job.
It was a miscommunication on the call. Rob heard a 4 instead of a 1.
Hey Shane, come on over. Tell us a little bit about the game last night. Talk to our fans a little bit about the game last night.
Yeah, no, that was a great start. We were down 2-1 going into the third and just got our bats warmed up. Joe Mack was MVP. You know, Sean continued his streak. Had K, went 2 for 3.
So as you could hear, number 46, Joe McCormick, is leading off for the Renegades.
Oh, you're doing that?
Yes.
Killing it.
I'll chat with him a little bit about you about it.
Yep. Get out of the way of the view. Although I am pretty.
You're a beautiful ace.
Blind people with that bald spot. Dude, I'm not bald. I've got thick hair. It just happens to be the same color as my scalp. By the way, that would be gross. Disgusting hair.
All right. Line drive down the middle of the field. And Joe Mack scores a run.
Somebody call 911!
Shawnee fire burning on the base path. Whoa! All right. Up next, number 53, my husband, Sean Devenish.
I got a star.
Sean had a great game last night, making some good putouts. Scored like 3 or 4. 3 for 3? He went 2 for 3 last night. Scored 2 out of the 3 hits. Yes. A lot of fouls, but they were, yes.
But because he made ups, he was forced to sleep on the couch last night.
Louis or Shane? Who said next?
I'm into Hulk.
Shane? Here we go, Shane. Here we go.
Swing and miss for strike 1. Larry, thanks for tuning in.
Good. Come back and fit. And then you sit.
Swing and a miss for strike 2.
Come on, Sean! Come on, Sean, baby! Come on, Sean!
Now let's go.
Foul tip for strike 3.
Hey, Sean, come on, Sean. Extend it out right up the middle. Come on. Let's go, Sean.
Thank you very much, Bianca. We're very happy to have you watching and supporting us.
You got it, Sean. Right up the middle.
Rich, thanks for watching. And that is a strikeout.
Come on, guys.
1 out
All right.
at the bottom of the first inning. Joyce, is that better?
Give me a.
Hell yeah!
Shawnee,
Louis in the hole.
fractionally early on your first 2.
First 2?
Fractionally early, and then you're on.
Okay.
And I mean like fractionally.
towards me?
the ladder.
Sorry, get that out of the way.
Oh, yeah.
It's done for the day.
Yeah, I went early.
No more of that.
All right, I moved the camera down, move the tripod down a little bit, so hopefully that angle's better. All right, up next, number 18, Rob Dias, who made those 2 putouts earlier in the inning. And Rob Dias hits a fly. And he scores a run. All right. Oh, 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 oh. So, punch. So, we're tied up now, right?
Wobbly in the beginning.
We tied up now? We tied up?
Sean, go.
2-2, yeah.
Okay. All right, so Rob Dias ties up the game 2-2. Up next, we have number 37, Shane Canton, brother of former player Justin Canton.
Okay, good.
Josh Perry, thanks for tuning in.
I want the goal. Yeah, well, yeah, he's got there's a hint of something after the end. But it's definitely not that.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
All right, Shane, here we go, Shane.
Again,
Right across the middle, Shane. Here we go.
they'll take it. That's part of the fun. It's not his fault that he applied there.
Foul tip for strike 2.
Takes 1, Shane.
Everybody else gets it sometimes. Except Weissman. That's the other spot. Then he stayed for an extra year. That's long. He can stay on. Don't do shit like that. That's what I'm saying.
Hit it!
Foul back, strike 3.
You got it, Shane. Come on now. Takes only 1, Shane. Here we go.
And swing and a miss for the second out.
Sorry, Chano. Who is it, Soda?
Up next, we have number 24, Luis Rodriguez.
We gotta workshop that. Paperwork. Hi, Louie.
Rob, did you bring that mask back up from down there? I got it. Where is it? Near my chair back there.
Oh, I see it. Thank you.
Short call. And Luis Rodriguez makes the run. Oh, 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 oh. So now it is 3-2, Renegades. Soto! Number 27, Luis Soto. So, back-to-back Luis action here.
Yeah, that was in the air for a while.
And we have a new pitcher stepping in. Number 7, Peter Connolly, taking over for number 44, Ron Cochran. And just like in regular baseball, it's not uncommon to have more than one pitcher on your team because, 1, the first pitcher needs a break. 2, some players prefer the cadence of a certain pitcher.
Guys, just be aware that Louis fouls stuff off this way, so. Okay.
It's a fly ball. And unfortunately, Louis ran into the field. Janice, thanks for tuning in. So, all right, unfortunately, because he ran into the field, Luis is out, which ends the inning. We're moving into the top of the second inning with the Renegades back in the defense.
On the run.
Hey, can someone go adjust the scoreboard? Tegan, go adjust the scoreboard.
Hey, Grillo.
I thought I knew the base, but I didn't do the whole thing completely.
Oh, okay. Looks like someone's adjusting the scoreboard. Good. So, top of the second, it is 3-2 Boston. Up first for the Bombers, we have number 16, Hughes.
Yeah, what is it? Don't worry about
Getting out too fast. I gotta start watching out for runners back. Second time.
So it doesn't do too much at once. Yep.
Boy, Soda, nice poke.
Figure out where to go.
Yeah, it's a good hit though, yeah.
I'll get it checked next time.
I got 3 back.
Hopefully I'll get the first base again.
Good hit, Soto.
Yeah.
Good hit.
Star.
So,
Awful. But that's not the first time. You did the same thing last night. Except last night you took 5 steps up the first base line and then cut across the field to third. Are you listening to the base? I don't think you're listening to the base.
Maybe not. Yeah.
Okay?
Maybe not.
keep him.
Calm down. Listen to the base. Okay? You're guessing.
Foul back for strike 1. What's Hughes' first name again? Jimmy Hughes
Jimmy Hughes just wrote a book.
is right now. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't know if it's published yet.
Swing and a miss for strike 2.
He's also done TED Talks.
Ooh. Yeah, a lot of these players, they do some pretty amazing things. Up. Fly foul for Strike 3, I believe. Another foul ball.
Defense, who wants it?
So he still has one take.
Soto was a great hit. And we pitched it right where you want to BP. You're right at your chest. You just got to listen to the base, man. Lane, are you following the game?
Oh. And there's the take, and the count is now full. 3 strikes, 1 take. And swing and miss for strike 4. That is the first out of the inning.
Tegan, did I see the video on Sean?
Long Island's back to the top of the order with number 13, Alex Barrera, who is what's called a switch hitter, which means he can hit lefty or righty. And for this at-bat, Alex has decided to go righty. Kevin McCall, thanks for tuning in. Line drive down the left side, right side of the field. All right, so it was a tie, but they decided to give it to the Boston Renegades with Joe McCormick making the putout. Nice job, Joe McCormick. I apologize for my camera. It's not. It keeps shifting. I have to keep fixing it. So that is now 2 outs in the inning. Up next we have number 8, Matt Pavogal.
That shouldn't have been that close.
We're lucky Ty went to the defense, which is us. I'm not really sure how that is determined. Maybe Rob can explain it to us. All right. Getting a base check. All right, line drive down the left side of the field, but it is foul. Jamie, thanks so much for tuning in. So happy you're watching. Jamie, I don't know if you were on last night, but the Renegades won last night, 15-3. And right now they are up 3-2. Swing and a miss, first strike 2. Sheila, thanks for tuning in. Line drive, but foul. So went down the third base foul line. Swing and a miss for strike 4. That ends the half inning. So, wonderful put out made by Joe McCormick. Way back. Kids, hey, does someone want to explain how a tie is determined? Like who gets the tie?
Well, I guess it's the fielder. Tie goes to the fielder.
To be honest, I think
Oh.
did get it.
Yeah, Matt got it before. I heard him say
Is that how the tie always? Does that always happen? Tie goes to the fielder, or okay, okay. So the players just explained that whenever there is a tie, the tie goes to the fielder. So that is a piece of people information that I didn't know before. So, which is great. You learn something new every day.
Hey, are you guys? I feel like you guys feel comfortable in this grass. I feel like everyone's just kind of slow. Like, it's like that ball.
Up first, number 46, Joe McCormick.
No, that was an adjustment thing, yes. Because he said that when it's coming out rolling, it's slowing down. The ball's coming off the ground, just assume it's going to stop the ball way short.
Joe scored in the first inning. Hit a very good ball, made a very good run. Joe Max doing a base check. Yeah, Jamie, Joe Mac is our leadoff. Line drive down the third base line, but it is foul.
Come on, Mac.
Jamie, this is the second inning, but Joe Mac is indeed leading off for us. Thanks, Kathleen, for those words. That is a take. I believe it is 1-1. Fly down the third base line. And Joe Mac makes the run. Oh. So Joe Mac is now 2 for 2. Shawnee fire burning on the base path. Whoa! Up next, number 53, Sean Devenish. This makes it 4-2, Boston Renegades.
You're good. Yep, you're good. You look like you're
So Mac, in theory, you're supposed to grade things as either ground ball, liner, or pop, and that one they just wrote bombs.
Jamie, that was indeed a bomb. Deb Brummer, thanks for tuning in. For those that don't know, Jamie is a former pitcher of ours, and he was an amazing pitcher. Foul tip. Went a little bit down the third base line. Evelyn, thanks for watching. Fun fact, Sean made the offensive all-star team in 2019 at the World Series. Swing and a miss for strike 2. I believe his batting average was, I want to say 717. So he He came in 4th on the All-Star team for the offense. Foul tip for strike 3.
All right, Sean.
Just swing, Sean. Watch the feet. Let's go. Drive it up the middle.
Fly down the left side of the field. And Sean scored! All right, now Sean is now 1 for 2. So, wonderful job, dear husband. Up next, we got number 18, Rob Dias. Rob is leading the Renegades. Rob is leading us in putouts for this particular game, and he made quite a few putouts in last night's game as well, so he did quite well. He's doing great. So it is now 5-2 Boston Renegades. Line drive down the middle of the field. And Rob Dias scores the run. Oh. Wonderful job, Rob Dias. Yep. So up next we have number 37, Shane Canton. Fun fact about Shane, he and Justin actually hail from Hawaii. That's where they were born, they were raised, and they came to New England for other opportunities, and they found the team, and they've been, Justin was involved for many years, and Shane, he played for us for a long time, and then took a break and came back after about maybe 10 years. He did play with us in 2017 at the World Series, but this is like his first full season with us in about 10 years. We're very happy to have him back. Fly down the third base line. And Shane scores! You guys gotta work on that. I believe it is now 7-2 Boston Renegades. Someone needs to go update the scoreboard. Alright. Up next, number 24, Luis Rodriguez. I like to call him Elrod. Yeah, we have two Luises. We have two Luises on the team, so Luis Rodriguez, I call him Elrod, and then we have Luis Soto, who we just call Soto, or Senor. You like it? It's good? Yeah.
Oh, but I needed to. Little dinky pops it. But I needed that speed. If you hit it 1 foot farther, you're out. Oh, really? Good thing you're weak.
All right, scoreboard is updated. It is now 7-2.
Yeah. Hey, I hit Oppo.
I don't think we have any outs in this half inning so far. So we are cooking. Lisa, it is 7-2 Boston Renegades.
Not when it's just a little dinky pop.
Can I get a Gatorade, please?
Can I get a what?
I'm not going to call that a line, but it's a bomb.
How many outs?
I don't think we have any. No, yeah, no outs. I think everyone has scored, and foul back, strike one. Nice little catch by catcher and head coach Rob Weissman. Line drive.
Still 0.
And Elrod scores the run.
Louis is not.
And here is the other Louis. Luis Soto. Luis Soto is up next. He is, I believe, he's the only lefty batter for our team this season. So it is now 8-2 Boston Renegades.
No, where's
I listened to yours yesterday too. Your killer yesterday.
Oh, thank you. Feel free to jump in and try some color commentary. Soto's been on this team for quite some time now, and he's so positive, and we love having him on this team. Fly down the middle of the field.
Wow!
And Luis Soto scores the run. Soto. All right, we are back.
Go, Matt!
Way back. Yeah.
Oh, you found it?
So this, Joe Max, sometimes it's really long, other times it is very short. We are back to the top of the order. We've gone all the way around. Back to number 46, Joe McCormick, who is 2 for 2 so far.
7 for 7 in the tournament.
Yeah, he's killing it. Eric Harms, thanks for tuning in. Yes, we were just having an all-around fantastic tournament.
Took a while to shake off those kinks in the.
Which happens. I mean, we haven't played in 2 years, and this is only our second game. So, but swing and a miss for strike one. Sanchez, thanks for tuning in, my friend.
Sanchez checking in.
Yeah.
What's up, baby?
The Sanchez is on?
Yep.
Did he like drive home real fast? So
Line drive down the middle of the field. And he scores the run! Oh. All right. Shawnee fire burning on the base path. Whoa! I apologize, my tripod is getting crooked again. I just have to keep adjusting it. Joyce, I agree. This is a great day for a ball game. The weather is absolutely perfect. The sun came out. It's not too hot. There's a little breeze.
It's like 68 degrees.
Yes, this is like early fall. We are just loving this right now. Like this is amazing. All right, so it is now 10-2, Boston Renegades, and I think if we scored, was it 4 more?
Yeah, because 12 run run.
Yes. All right.
We will be in it because we're already at the bottom half of the inning.
Yes. So If we can score 4 more runs, we will go into a 12-run rule, and I will explain that if and when we get there.
Still no outs.
There's no outs. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
All right, Sean, reset that, brother.
Come on, Sean.
Nope. Janice' son.
Oh, nice.
Steven, I will do my best to be more descriptive. This is my first time doing the live stream by myself. Fly down the middle of the field. Sean is heading down the third base line. And he scores the run! Oh.
Was that his third one?
I think he's...
No, that was his second.
That's the book as a bomb.
2 for
All right.
3 again.
He is 2 for 3. It is now 11-2 Boston.
Sean is now 4 for 6 on the overall tournament.
Yes. Thank you, Joyce. I'm trying my best here.
Go, Rob.
I mean, it's basically ever so slightly to go field. Bomb three.
Up next, we have number 18, Rob Dias. John A. Booty, thanks for tuning in.
Rob Dias does not believe in smiling.
Nope.
He's an anti-smiler.
Yes. Kind of looks like that, remember that Grumpy Cat meme? Like, that's kind of what it looks like, but it's hilarious. Like, I think he does it on purpose, like, that's his thing. He says he'll smile when we win a world champion, when we win the World Series, which we will get there
He's the world's funniest
at some
human,
point.
but he
Yes.
does smile.
It's so weird, right? Like,
So quick.
so it is, yes, 11-2, Boston.
Is this bottom of the third or second? Second.
Bottom of the second.
Bottom of the second.
By the way, it only gets worse when we're out in the field. Because then there's no one around them.
Rob D still up.
Yeah, he hasn't hit yet. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
You got it, Robbie Dice. Come on now. Come on, baby. You can do it.
Fun fact, Rob Dias, he was recruited by Brian Grillo in a Marshalls, of all places. It was like a Macy's or a Marshalls something, but...
Just random. Just saw a guy with a cane.
Yep. Oh. Foul short for
Grillo making the play.
strike 2.
Grillo looked at him and said, "You
Yep.
look like an athlete." He never heard about B-Base.
I guess the story is he allegedly chased him down, and Dias was like, "What's going on here?" Like, Brian was like, "Want to come play beat ball? You look like they're athletic." And the rest is history.
Become a major leader on the team.
Yes, he has. He's the one that comes up with all of our calling cards,
Very vocal. Very
and
leads the stretches. And
yes. Fly to the left side of the field. And Rob Dias scores the... Did we get it? Scores the run! Okay. Alright, so
even close.
I think, I wasn't watching. I was told to focus on our players, so I didn't really
I got you.
go into the field, and I'm not following the ball right now. Alright. Excellent job, Rob Dias.
Kimbo's next.
Rookie, be quick.
Rookie be nimble!
Rookie, be named.
Christopher Kimball! Alright, so it is now 12-2 Boston.
Like we weren't ready for that one.
We have a pinch hitter coming in, which means another batter substitutes for someone in the original lineup are rookie Christopher Kimball, who scored his first ever run in beat ball last night. It was quite amazing to see, and he was just on cloud nine.
He's got wheels. He is a
Yes.
fast man.
Yes, he is incredible.
He does running. He's an avid
Yeah.
runner, but an athlete overall.
Slide to the third base line. And unfortunately, the putout was made by number 38, Edgar Erickson. Good hit, but unfortunately it was put up. But that is actually the first out in this inning. All right, another pinch hitter, number 47, Drew Crook. Dude. That is a new calling card for Drew Crook. So, fun fact, Drew Crook hails from Manchester, New Hampshire. So he has one of the longest commutes to our practice. But he absolutely loves it, so he does not mind at all.
He's a smart guy, works at CBS.
Yes.
But he loves speedball.
Loves it. Like, he has probably some of the highest energy on this team I've ever seen. He is really good at keeping this team up and keeping them going. We are very lucky to have him. This is his second season with us.
Fun fact, wears a 3X, but that would be pretty cool.
Swing and a miss for strike one.
Has a power to back that up.
Up.
Probably.
And Alyssa, thanks for tuning in. Your husband's up right now. Foul tip for strike two.
Right, Drew. Drew has outstanding bat speed. Probably
Yes.
top 2 on the team.
Mm-hmm.
Right now. Just unbelievable.
Incredible bat speed.
Here you go, Drew.
Line drive down the third base line. Let's see if we can make it. And he scores the run.
Batters box and didn't run. Stop thinking and run.
But that ball's dead.
Oh.
That ball's dead. I think he killed it right off the bat.
Ball's dead. All right, so unfortunately that means we have to do a do-over, which is too bad because that was a spectacular hit. Now, it does happen. These balls get hit pretty hard.
I need Drew, baby.
They get hit pretty hard, and it does happen that they will go dead. And unfortunately, that just means it has to be a do-over.
Great hit.
Do that again, but don't kill the ball this time.
That's a G6 star dead ball.
All right, so hopefully, if you can do that again, but keep the ball alive, then we are in business.
Once again, incredible bat speed. You can hit that ball.
I mean, as sturdy and as tough as these balls are, after a while,
Yeah.
these things only last for so long, which is why you can donate to the team by purchasing a ball for $40. Go to associationofblightcitizens.com/renegades for more information on that.
Yes, please. When you got
Okay, Drew, here we go.
people like Drew, who's a big boy, who puts every ounce of his muscle and weight into that ball, we're going to kill a few balls.
Oh, yeah. Is it a new count?
It is not
Alright.
a new count.
No?
The rule has changed. It used to
Okay.
be- No.
All right.
Here you go,
It
kid.
did a
That's
take,
veteran
and I
work.
believe it's a full count now. Unfortunately, normally, what used to happen is when the ball went dead, the player would get a new count, and I guess that is no longer a rule, so whatever count you're on, when that happens, it just remains the same.
But I think that was his first pitch, right? Or second.
Another line drive down the third baseline. That rolled foul.
Good line. That's a good line right there.
And
All right. You can have that massage gun later, Drew.
all right.
All right, I found my name on my massage gun.
Now, Sean went through a similar experience to Drew back in 2019 in the game against Bayou City. It was either a late base or kept hitting foul balls, and eventually hit that walk-off run to win the game. So, unfortunately, this is something that happens sometimes in this game. Swing and a miss for strike 4.
Oh, man.
All right. It's all right, Drew.
Sometimes that happens. Is it hot tub?
Hot tub! All right, so it is 2 outs so far. We have another pinch hitter coming in. Number 64, Rob Thayer, aka Hot Tub. And for those that weren't watching last night, if you're wondering where he gets his nickname, it's whenever we travel, he always looks for the hot tub in the hotel, and that's where you'll find him when we're not playing ball.
No matter the temperature.
Yep.
If we were at Wichita, he would have been in the hot tub in Wichita, 100-degree weather. He loves hot tubs.
Can you blame him though? Like, hot tubs are pretty great.
Hot
Like,
tubs are awesome, but I like them in winter.
hit down the third baseline. And that ends the inning. Great hit, but unfortunately the putout was made.
The ball was fair. The ball was fair. The ball was fair.
It becomes moot once they yell.
The ball's in foul territory.
That's Hogwood to start. Hoggy to start. Hogwood to start. No changes.
Drew's going in to play third.
Who's our personnel?
In the game.
Third.
Kimball's at Rover.
So,
Kimball at Rover, Drew at third.
a little update on the score. It is now 12-2 Boston, and we are just only going into the top of the third inning. So, the Renegades had quite an incredible half inning. That was just spectacular to see.
We
And-
had it in order. Got the rookies and bench to get some. This is gonna be a lot of playing time. For them.
Which is great. And when we're up like this is when we usually get those pinch hitters in there with either get the rookies or just other people that aren't in the original lineup. Because we have more players than just the original lineup. It gives them a chance to
Become the best version of themselves.
get some experience, get some playing time, and it gives a chance for our lineup to get a little break because we don't want to overwork them. We got 2 more games to play today, so we gotta preserve their energy. Hi, Peg. All right. Up first is number 35, Pasquale Agnon. Did I say that right?
Yeah, I think. Please spell his name.
Pasquale Agnon, I think, is how it's pronounced.
Rob keeps calling Pasquale, but I think it's Pasquale, right? Is there an E at
Something. Pasquale. Well, just as Agnon. I think there's an E at the end in
I
Pasquale.
think it's Pasquale, but Rob tends to mispronounce the names of especially Long Island players.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
I didn't run because I thought it was a dead ball. You always run. Always run. You never think, I'll tell you to stop if it's time to stop. Always run. Kimball, I didn't get the free down.
Swing and a miss for strike 2.
Rob in the back talking about players not running out of the box. He's not happy.
Something we got to work on.
This is why he's our Bill Belichick. Even
Swing and a
when things
miss.
are going well, it's not going well enough.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Well, you know what? Rob is very passionate about this team, and he wants us to be the best. And we wouldn't be where we are without our head coach. So,
He puts more into this sport
yep.
than anyone puts into anything else.
So, and that passion is something I wish we all had. Like his.
For sure. I mean, I think we all got a little bit of it.
Yep.
Just because of how passionate Rob is. Rob's a psycho.
And like I said, but you know, in a good way. Like we really would not be where we are without him.
Oh, he is.
He is the backbone of this team.
Bill Belichick. He is without a doubt our Bill Belichick.
Yes.
And, cool.
All right. Up next, number 38, Edgar Erickson.
I hope he listens to this later. He's gonna be like, "Come on, Shane, what's going on, dude?"
So we've only got 10 people watching right now. So, I'm trying. Third baseline with Rob Dias making the putout.
Wait, that wasn't a bomb, man. It sounded a lot harder than what it was. Was it like an 80-footer?
I think so, something like that. But it pretty much rolled right to him. Like he was there, ready for it. So, great job, Rob Dias.
Guys, that was a thing of beauty.
See?
Almost like Shane Canton, a thing of beauty.
Rob knows tickling my ego is the way you get me to play better.
All right. Up next, number 74, John Gilroy. Yeah, we're all a little bummed we couldn't go to Wichita, but we had to make that decision for our team. We got some immunocompromised members on the team, and we didn't want anyone bringing COVID home to their families or getting themselves sick. So, line drive down the third base line, and unfortunately, Kimball went for it, but unfortunately, Long Island has scored, making it 12-3, Boston. I gotta admit, that was a pretty good hit. It went pretty far.
Who was that? Was it Alex? No.
That was, no, that was Gilroy. That was John Gilroy. Yep. Up next, we got 16, Jimmy Hughes.
Hughes came out of retirement. He was retired, now he's not retired.
Ooh.
Yeah, he loves the sport as well.
Where's Pete?
He went to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Marty Ayotte. All right, cool. We can't wait to see you at around noonish. Looking forward to having you. And you. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Who's commenting?
Foul back for strike 2. Not a lot of comments. We got some people just saying, we're the best, and Deb was the one who said he missed seeing us in Wichita, which we were bummed he couldn't be there, but we had to do what was best for the health of our players. No. Short hit, the right side of the field, with Guy Zuccarello making the putout.
Guy Zuccarello, 4 putouts away from tying my brother for the all-time lead in Renegade history for putouts.
Did he even make it to the base? Did he miss the base?
Go ahead, go catch Ron. Let me see this.
All right. Sean, can I borrow you for 1 second? Yes, you.
I'm on deck.
Can I? It takes 2 seconds. David wants to know if you got a chance to work the Philly hotel list.
No. Sorry.
Hello. David, to answer your question, Sean said no, but he is working on it. All right.
Guess I want
Sorry,
to get
guy.
on camera.
Sean, you okay?
Sorry.
You okay, guy?
Okay, you're staying in there.
Hey, nice job.
Thank you.
Melissa, hit from McCormick.
There you go.
All right.
She's TNT!
Hey! 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 All right, so we're going to be having another pinch hitter coming in, Melissa Hoyt.
Melissa, we got a streak going here.
Oh, but first, who's she coming up first?
Can you go
I
find
think-
Rob and say that near him?
Melissa's getting ready, warming herself up.
I'm talking smack about him on the thing. I'm like, I can't wait till he listens to it later. She's good. She's right here. Joe Matt.
Maybe get like around Christmas time.
Okay, here we go.
All right, here she is. So,
I'm not the right score then.
batting for Joe McCormick is number 3, Melissa Hoyt, one of the few
Laura, are you scoring them?
women on the Renegade team. I think she is the longest woman
Ever.
to be in Renegade history to remain on our team. She's been on this team for many, many years.
Over a decade. At
Yeah.
least. Yeah. Kay was another long-standing player. We've had a few in the time. We just added on a second rookie. So we now have 2 female players.
Yes.
And, you know, great energy. Melissa has a few putouts, and I believe she scored her first run 4 years
20, I think it was 2017 or 18.
Yeah, 18. Yeah, she. Absolutely.
She is one of the hardest workers
Hardest worker.
on this team.
And
She is always working to improve herself, and just wants to be a part of the team. Like, she likes playing. She wants to be athletic, and
she's great at controlling a lot of us.
yes.
You know, she has this great response. I say a lot of dumb things, and her response is always like, "Oh God," and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Sorry."
She keeps us all in check.
Very, very much in line.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Come on, Melissa. Come on, Melissa. Let's do it.
All right.
She had a
Come on,
nice
Hoyt, you
pop.
got this.
She had a nice pop yesterday during BP.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, nice pop.
I didn't get a chance to watch BP, so.
She was.
You got her, Peter.
Foul back for strike 2.
We go, Melissa. You're on it. Hey, Peter.
And we got Peter Connolly back in, pitching to Melissa Hoyt. Oh. Foul down the first baseline.
All over it, Melissa.
So it made contact, though. Fun fact about Peter Connolly, he is the cousin of one of our players, Joe Yee, who is unfortunately isn't playing right now, but he'll be back. Oh. Short hit. Unfortunately, ran into the field and not to the base. So. So that is the first out for this inning.
Corey.
Devonish is up.
Let's go, Corey.
Somebody call 911.
Shiny fire burning on the base path. Whoa! Up next, number 53, Sean Devonish.
4 for 6 in the tournament, 2 for 3 today. He's finished 4th in the 2019 World Series offensive side. Batted .724.
I think it was like 717, something like that. It was in the 700s. Another fun fact about Sean, he made the 2020 NBBA calendar, which we proudly displayed in our home.
What's your number?
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
He's shirtless, winking, posing on a freezer for some weird reason. So you guys probably want to buy that.
No, he's kidding. He was making a putout. Ooh. Great hit, but it hit the pitcher.
Move, pitch.
Get out the way!
Who's that? Is that Ron or is that
Ronnie, yep.
It is Ronnie. Yeah, let's do it.
What happens if it does happen that a ball will hit the pitcher, and in that case, it's just considered a dead ball, and it is a do-over.
Yeah, I wrote
So-
Ronnie yesterday.
So
We don't like to do that
nope,
because it takes away to run. Oh, and it hurts. your pitch.
it hurts the pitcher. We don't want to, we don't want to be down a pitcher. And I mean, those balls are hard. If they could cause some damage. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
My son. Okay, Sean.
My personal opinion, I mean, again, it's a little biased. I think Ron is the most underrated pitcher in the league. He's very, takes a lot of bumps, bruises, but he's been here through, and he's really just a solid pitcher.
Little grounder on the third base side.
Oh,
Unfortunately, Long Island made the putout. It's too bad because that was a good hit, and Sean ran pretty fast.
yeah.
So that is up to 2 outs now.
Come on, Campbell.
All right. Up next, number 18, Rob Dias. He's made a few putouts today. He's pretty much leading us in putouts at this point.
Rob Dias.
Yes. I think he's up to 3 putouts he's made.
I believe
I believe it's 3.
And then
3.
He had 5 yesterday?
Yeah, something like that. I don't have the stats in front of me, so I'm just going off of my own memory here.
You know what? Let's make it our own stats. I think Rob has 11, and I think Guy has 7.
Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that.
I think Joe Mack made one today.
Joe Mack made one today. Sean made one last night.
One last night.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Let's go, Robbie D. Trying not to be biased commentators, but thank you.
Maxine, thanks for joining us. We're up to 11 now, so if you wouldn't mind sharing this live stream to get some more watchers. Oh, foul tip for strike 2. So yeah, share this on your Facebook page, share it with your family and friends, and help us to get more viewers. Oh, we're up to 13 now. Wonderful.
Yeah, remember, we still have 2 more games we're playing today against
Yes.
the Philly Fire.
Steve Stambaugh, thanks for tuning in. Ooh. Grounder on the left side.
What happened?
What was that? That was us? All right. Yeah, so
Rookie be quick.
Rookie be nimble.
Rookie be named.
Christopher Kimball. So there's a little bit of confusion there, but Dias indeed scored the run, making it 13-3, Boston. Yes. And up next, back to our rookie, Chris Kimball. So we've actually known Chris Kimball since he was a young teenager, 12, 13, 14 years old, when he attended Camp Abilities, which the Renegades have worked with in the past to help try to get some of the younger players. And then after that, it took us years and years to find him. He's very athletic. Swing and miss for strike 1.
Chris, here we go, kid.
He ran track. I believe he played goalball, and I don't know why it took us so long, but I believe his sister helped Rob get in contact with him.
Cut, Chris. Good cut. Come on, Weissman.
Foul tip.
Is Rob always says, I mean, there's a lot of people who love the game, but there's been 3 people who's been super just excited right off the bat. And
Yes.
Chris Kimball has been one of them.
Absolutely. Yep.
Catcher makes that play.
Outrageously, fun little thing that Rob was talking about. During the first practice he attended, there was rain, and Renegades, we practiced through the rain, and
Swing and miss for strike 3.
Come on, Chris. Here we go, kid.
Chris, he asked Kimball what he thought about it. Kimball was like, he doesn't care. He loves it. He loves it, rain or not. That's awesome.
Which is amazing. Like, so many people love this sport. And unfortunately, Chris Kimball has struck out. And that ends the inning, at least the half inning. So we are now going to the bottom of the third with the Renegades back on. Oh, you're right, top of the fourth. Sorry, we've been up for so long. I'm kind of starting to lose track of the. We're doing so well. I'm losing track of the innings here. But top of the fourth, Renegades back on defense. So let's take a minute to talk about some fundraising ways you can help our fans can help us play the game we love and compete and travel. So one way you can donate is by simply going to blindcitizens.org/renegades. There is a donate button that you can click and just donate any amount that you are able to. We'd greatly appreciate it. Another way you can donate is to purchase some merch from our fan store. We have shirts that you can customize with your favorite player's number and name, or customize with your own number and name. We sell hats, pants, all kinds of good stuff. They make great gifts for family and friends, and we get a certain percentage of those sales. They go straight to us towards our expenses. And then another way you can donate is to, I mentioned this earlier, you can purchase a ball. The balls cost about $40 a piece, and as tough as they are, they don't last forever, so we do need to keep replacing them. And if you choose to purchase a ball for us, you can have a special message written on the ball that Rob will personally write on it. You can dedicate it to a player. You can, I don't know, make a silly inside joke. We've had a few of those. Here we go. All right, so the Bombers are back to the top of their order with number 13, Alex Barrera.
Switch hitter.
Yep.
He's been also in the league for a long time.
Yes.
He can crank. He can pop that ball.
He's decided to go righty for this at-bat. He's been switching off today, lefty-righty, alternating.
I think he's a little stronger on the right, but he's that left side, he can pop. He can pop this. Yeah, I think this is the one Joe Mack put him out on. He hit lefty and
I think you're right.
just right on that line.
The thing is you guys going to be paid.
I believe Alex's nickname of his team is Apple Juice. Not really sure what the story behind that is, but that's what they call him. Swing and a miss for strike two.
I will ask. I'll get that info. That sounds like awesome insider stuff.
As a take, so it is, count is 2-1. This is swing and a miss for strike three. This is, Shane's been starting to help me with the color commentary, in case you're wondering who's been talking to me. Shane's been on this team for many years. Oh. Foul down the first base line.
Yeah, rookie Chris Kimball hopped in for me, so here going to color. Gina's been crushing.
So I believe it is a full count now. 3 strikes, 1 take.
So Drew's third, right? Chris Kimball is long, rover.
That is strike 4 for the first out of the inning.
Both Drew and Chris are looking for their very first putouts ever.
Yes. Up next we have, number 8, Matt Pavogel.
Matty P. So another long guy, a long stay. He's been there for many, many years as well.
Just take an extra second, make sure he's properly set up.
What's that, Ben? You might need me? Whatever you need me for, my love.
Swing and a miss for strike one.
I don't know. You're walking away. That's what I might need to resent you. Oh, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, whatever you need, though.
Swing and a miss for strike two.
Like you want to get some.
Susie, thanks for watching.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I didn't give them work with
Todd, you're still gonna win.
sweet.
I haven't had your back.
Whatever you need.
Short hit
That's
to the right side of the field.
How was that, Robbie?
With Guy Zuccarello making the putout. Nice job, Guy. And that was a very, very short hit. And as I mentioned earlier, it doesn't matter if it is inches or miles past that 40-foot arc. As long as it's past it, it is on the players to make that putout. And Guy took care of us. He did it. He did his job.
Zuccarello now 3
All right.
putouts away from getting that very long-running all-time putout record from
All right.
Justin McAllister.
So we got a pinch hitter, number 21, Alvin Suarez. Suarez was in the original lineup last night.
Added 6th. He played for the Indy Edge this year. He is also a rookie. He's a New York native, but played for the Indy Edge.
Swing and a miss for strike one.
A little bit of a golf swing, right?
Yeah, which is very common in beat ball.
You
Swing
want
and a miss for strike two.
Gina's 100% right. You want that ball in the air. That's the hardest ball to track in beat baseball. Is a ball.
Swing and a miss for strike
in the
three.
air.
I believe they switched pitchers for this batter as well. Swing and a miss for strike four.
James is
That
their
is-
usual pitcher.
That ends the inning. We are going into the bottom of the fourth. And for an update of the score, it hasn't really changed. It is still 13-3, Boston going into the bottom. Going into the bottom of the fourth inning.
We call him Mr. Flintstone because he can make the ball rock.
Melissa, how you feeling?
Dias is the head of our calling card committee, so he's workshopping.
And the ass.
So he's workshopping some new calling cards for our players.
I mean, my fault. I said your fault. Greetings, friends.
Hi. All right, so looks like we got Drew Crook is jumping in again.
You saw he killed the ball last time.
He did.
Absolutely tattooed that bad boy. Let's get him. Let's get another one. I mean, I don't want to say it. If there's someone who's gonna hit a home run today, very well might be Drew. Very well might be Drew.
For anyone wondering what a home run is, it's when there is a home run line at the back of the diamond, and it has to go. It has to. I believe it's 170 feet out in the field, and the ball has to travel past that 170-foot mark in the air, so it can't roll. In the air, it has to travel in order to be considered a home run. And if it is, the batter has 30 seconds to make it to the base. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Drew, relax your swing, kid.
Here you go, Drew.
Fly down the middle of the field. So, unfortunately, Long Island made the putout, which is too bad because that was a spectacular hit.
140 plus on the fly.
Yeah. And so we now have Rob Hot Tub Thayer back in the game.
This grass is playing a little thicker, so even in a rope like that ball will slow down fairly quickly.
Yep.
Another shot by
Is Thayer doing a base check? It's always important for these players to do a base check because it helps them kind of orient themselves to where they're supposed to be and to determine where the bases are. Ooh. Line drive down the middle of the field.
Sound like that was about, 80, 90 in the air?
Guys, what is up with our base running? Let's go!
Come on, guys.
So,
Seriously!
unfortunately, they made the putout because Rob Thayer missed the base, which unfortunately happens sometimes.
Guys, work on your mental toughness with those bases.
All right, we got another pinch hitter, another one of our rookies, Corey James.
Keep swinging, swinging, swinging.
Hey, sorry, bud.
Corey,
Hey, listen, we're going to bring left shorty, okay?
All right, so we have Peter jumping in for number 20, Corey Joseph. Corey was recruited by Drew Crook. They work together at CVS. I believe Corey is Drew's boss, and Corey found the team. He's been really enjoying it.
Loves it. Rookie.
No, it's always good when we have these rookies join us because it doesn't happen all the time. But when it happens, we got a lot of rookies this season, which is really nice. Yeah, something like that. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Love it when people love it as much as we do.
Yeah.
Great sport.
Swing and miss for strike two. So we are always recruiting players and volunteers. We need sighted volunteers to help us out, and obviously we need players. So if you know of anyone visually impaired who wants to play for us, get this information. All right. Short grounder down the third base line. Fortunately, the putout was made by number 38, Edgar Erickson. And that ends the inning. We are going into the top of the fifth inning. The score has not changed. It is still 13-3, Boston Renegades.
Is this Judas? Are you Judas, the traitor?
Hello, brother. Come on, Elena. You can do it.
All right. We have another rookie, Elena Reagan, going out into the field for the first time. She is another one of a few females that we have on this team. We're very excited to have her. Elena hails from Hopkinton, and she found the team when the Renegades went to a Woo Sox game at Polar Park in Worcester. And Sean and I talked her ear off and told her all about the team. She was super pumped. And not only did she join the team, but she brought in her dad, Fran, who is a physical therapist. And he's just been an incredible asset to this team, and so is she.
Heck of a duo.
Yes. So it was great. We got a player and a volunteer out of this, so we are very, very happy to have them.
Philly Fire just made their way to the field.
Yep, Philly Fire has arrived. They'll be playing next. It looks like
Go ahead, Corey. Sorry.
Corey
Go ahead. This way, buddy.
is Corey is heading out to the field. Trying to get our rookies in there because we want them to get as much experience as possible.
Get some playing time.
Yep.
This is that was Corey's very first at bat. Now this is his very first time out on the field. So he's ready. He's ready for
Yep.
a little bit of action.
And I think we've got 3 of our 5 rookies in the field right now. And at bat, we have, I believe that is number 38, Edgar Erickson.
And I believe did he score 1 run?
I think he did.
He scored
I think he did, yes.
Had a nice pop. Oh, it was a.
Looks like
nice pop.
looks like Eric is also a switch hitter. He's been batting righty most of the game, but
yesterday was the first time I ever seen him bat left.
and right now he chose to switch to lefty.
Wow.
That's the best I've ever seen Corey.
Swing and miss for strike 1.
What are we at? Still up with 10 in the 15th. And where are we in our line?
Oops, sorry.
It's okay. Foul down the third base line for strike 2.
No, but Reagan can't hit.
But yeah, Shugi is a good player. I do like him.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Swing and miss. Edgar strikes out, giving us the first out of the inning.
So,
Oh no, my battery's dying.
oh, I have a battery
So,
pack.
hot tub.
All right, I'm gonna
I missed this. I was trying to keep it on the opposite field because I was in
I'm gonna take the phones out so I can
compensate.
plug in. Can you guys just give me a thumbs up if you can still hear me?
Yeah, I screwed that one up.
Or let me know in the comments if you can still hear me. I had to take the headphones out because I gotta charge my phone.
It'll take a minute.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, we'll just talk anyway, and we'll just wait for the answers to roll in.
All right, David. Thank you, David. They said they could still hear me.
Sweet. So Long Island, they brought 2 pitchers. James is there, has been there a long time pitcher. You
Foul
know,
back for strike 1.
Another very underrated pitcher in the league. James is very solid. They have a rookie high school pitcher, Showman, who is their second pitcher. So, you know, we all know how incredible it is to have pitchers in the league who are, you know, start young. I mean, probably the best pitcher in the league, Jared Woodard, started when
Swing
he
and
was
miss for strike 2. Sorry, I had to step away for a moment.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just giving background on the Long Island pitchers, but they have a rookie who's a high schooler. That pitcher, the other one, the younger.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. All right, I guess step away and grab my charger.
Yeah, do your thing. So, strike 3. And strike 4. That's an out. That is an out. And who's up to bat right now?
All right, number 16, Jimmy Hughes.
Oh, Jimmy Hughes. Okay.
All right, I'm back.
Yep.
Phone is charging. Let me just. Yeah, phone is charging. All right, so we're good.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna put the headphones away.
One away. Currently, I believe half the field are rookies right now. We have Corey out there, we have Chris Kimball, and we have Elena. We have 3 rookies out on the field right now. That is awesome.
All right, that's a take.
Yeah, other 2 rookies, just no, we have Ivan and Brittany. who are our
Foul
other
tip.
2 rookies. So 5
Strike
rookies
one.
this year for the Renegades.
Ooh.
Who's with a
Line drive
really good
down
hit.
the right side of the field, actually. With Corey, our rookie, Corey Joseph, making the putout. All right, Corey.
Wow.
Wow.
Way to go, rookie!
Corey, 1 attempt.
That was
Hey, I spent 10
that
minutes
was
telling
the
out
best
what's
thing
my
I've
birthday.
seen all day. Oh my God, that was incredible. Like, that was amazing. His first ever time in the field, and he made a putout. Like, that is insane.
Unbelievable.
So please know when Elena's spot's coming up in the lineup so no one's yelling for you.
That is so cool. That is so cool. I mean, I'm sorry. Every win or lose, every time the best feeling is when a rookie gets their first put out or
Yep.
run. We love it so much. It's such a special feeling.
So we're going into the bottom of the 5th inning. Score again remains the same, 13-3. Shorty fire burning on the base path. Whoa! Up next, number 53, Sean Devenish.
I blame Rob Weissman on that for distracting everyone.
He ruined the call.
He did. Better than him calling, but he did ruin the call. Rob Weissman, my opinion, one of the premier coaches in the league. Also, my opinion, probably the worst rhythm in the league.
Swing and a miss for strike one.
Got Shawnee batting 2 for 4 today. Overall, he is 4 for 7.
Swing and a miss for strike two.
Come on, Shawnee.
Is that a food truck?
Yes, that is. The Woburn Host Lions graciously donated their food truck to help keep players and fans.
Belly's happy.
Yep. Sorry, I got distracted trying to watch. All right.
Oh,
Foul short.
Foul.
There.
He made it to the base.
He did make it to the base, but unfortunately,
Yeah.
the ball fell just short of the 40
Sean.
mark.
He ran faster than the ball did.
Yep. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. No.
But in this case,
It's just,
Yeah.
not enough must. Maybe what he needs is to visit that Lions Club food truck and energize himself and push
I agree.
that a
Yep.
few more feet, get that oomph he needs.
well, luckily we'll get a short break while
Nice break.
Philly and Long Island play each other.
Yeah, I think I'm thinking about getting 4 burgers. That's good.
So,
way.
thanks again to the Woburn Host Lions for
For everything.
providing food for us
Yeah.
and for everything else that they do for us.
They have just been amazing, just so helpful, and
Line drive down the middle of the field.
that's a run. Nope. Yeah.
And Sean scores the run,
There we go. Sean's in.
making it 14-3. Boston. Woo!
Good pop, bro.
That going to first base first. Did you see that?
Did he?
Yeah.
So I did.
Yeah, he took a couple steps to first and then hustled it over to third.
He did
All right.
Nice job, Sean.
So he is
Saw the little diversion.
now 3 for 5 in today's game.
Yep. Up
We're gonna
next,
bleep that out later.
number 18, Rob Dias.
Ready?
Rob Dias.
Calling card time.
Rob Dias.
Dias!
No, not saying the first was lame. I'm saying the execution was terrible.
Yes.
Rob Dias.
Swing and a miss for strike one.
How far you think that Sean's last ball went?
Not very.
Not very. Like
Not that it matters.
no, it definitely doesn't matter. Just more
You mean the-
visual for the.
I mean, it's kind of hard to tell from here, so
Oh, okay, weird angle. Got it.
yeah. Oh,
All right.
pop short.
We like
Foul short.
We like our fouls. Speaking of foul, good chicken sandwich here at the Lions Club food truck. Come join us now if you want a great chicken sandwich. Get your bird.
Swing and a miss for strike three. Ooh. Line drive to the left side of the field.
That's a run.
With Rob Dias scoring the run.
Officially 12 run, but
Yep.
it kind of doesn't matter.
Again, doesn't matter at this point. 15-3.
Yeah.
This is
going into the
having a repeat of last night where
Kimball, Matt.
Ready, everybody?
Yep. Stop, you're in the hole.
Rookie be quick.
Rookie be nimble.
Rookie be name.
Christopher Kimball. All right,
We say Chris.
Chris Kimball at bat again, and
double rub.
so we could have. It wouldn't matter now, but we are beating the Bombers by 12 now. So if it weren't so late in the game, we would call it a 12 run. But since we're gonna move to the last inning next anyway, it doesn't really matter.
Same.
Ooh,
On it. Devin, just make the play.
pop short.
Same score as yesterday.
Came, yes. Imagine if
It would be better.
that's the score twice in a row.
That is very fair.
Pick it up off the right.
Kind of funny.
Throw it off the right.
Come on, Chris.
All right, I believe that's strike two.
Like 21 or 22 years old. He's a
Yeah.
young gun.
Swinging. Oh, so that's strike. Swinging a miss for strike two.
Strike two.
Laurie, which Brian are you saying hi to? Grillo or Cutler? Ooh, line drive down the middle of the field.
Yeah!
And Chris Kimball scores!
This has been a great game for our rookie.
Yes. Another score for our rookie. Making this 16-3 Boston. We are just on fire. It is just unbelievable.
Little Ronnie Cochran.
Woo! 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 All right. So, should do a We Are Not Family because Peter's going in.
Oh yeah, right now?
Yeah, because Louis, it's Soto.
Oh.
Underlay, Papa, Ia!
Soto!
My guardian angel.
All right, Luis Soto
Truth between us. Soto.
coming in again.
Elena, you batting? No. No?
Hey, guys.
Yo.
If you follow the commentary in the past, Soto, our Spanish commentator,
Yep.
was an incredible.
He's one of the few players that is very fluent in Spanish as his first language, and it was really cool to have him doing that last time we played. Ooh.
Another really good hit.
Fly down the right side of the field. And Soto scores the run, bringing us to 17-3, Boston. Hot tub!
Hot tub! Fix that base running.
We say Rob T.
Hey, hot tub, hit the base this time.
Way to be supportive, Rob.
That's the point of the game.
Yeah, the players, they love to bust each other's chops.
Harass and troll, and this is most of the reason I'm taking shots at Rob is he's gonna hear it later, and it's gonna be hilarious. We like to pick on each other.
Foul tip for strike one. Yeah, he's next. Oh. Gotta get a new ball.
Okay.
We gotta be ready for it.
We always have multiple balls on hand, ready to go just in case. And for anyone that's wondering what makes the ball beep or stop beeping is we put a pin, we stick a pin into the ball, and that's what stops the beep. And whenever the pin is pulled out, the beep starts again.
Sometimes you just hit the beep out of the ball. No pun
It
intended.
literally hit the beep out of the ball. Ooh. Foul down the first base line.
Rub-a-dub-dub.
I say yeah. And then after I score,
Yes, Joyce, we are indeed hot. We are cooking this tournament.
Yeah. Speaking of cooking, shout out to the Woburn Lions Club for bringing their food truck.
Yes.
Yummy, yummy in my tummy. Come down.
Swinging us for strike three.
Hot tub.
Swinging us for strike four.
Let's talk later, Ace.
Okay, Rob.
I believe that is the first out of this inning.
Corey! Smash the beep ball and score!
Scoring!
It's scory anytime. Come on.
Oh.
It's scory anytime.
I made the mistake.
Come on.
Rob, practice on Wednesday, base running and calling cards.
I don't know the original song enough.
Corey, smash the b-ball and scory anytime.
Corey.
You guys call it.
Oh, oh!
It's mental toughness. Come on.
Yeah, Rob's been big on mental toughness this year.
Yes.
Which, I mean, it's important to have because
It's huge. I mean, once you get to the top tier of the league, I mean, mental toughness is really what's up. I mean, the game.
sorry, Corey Joseph, number 20, up right now. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Okay,
Mental
Corey.
toughness. I mean, the Thunder and the Jets was a perfect example of that. You know, Corey White coming up and hitting that home run was quintessential mental toughness.
Ooh.
Who is it?
Grounder to the left side of the field.
Oh.
But unfortunately, Edgar Erickson making the put out. Oh, thank you. You can just leave it on the floor, on the ground, actually.
Nice hit, Corey.
All right, Cor.
Good job, Corey. Put in play, Rook.
All right. Number 53, Sean Devenish. Ural Harris. And Shawnee Fire burning on the base path. Whoa! John Lykowski, thank you so much for tuning in. For those that don't know who John Lykowski is, he's been working with the NBBA for years, and he is a photographer. He's the one that creates the NBBA calendars.
He does.
Oh,
Yeah.
fly foul down the
Malor.
third baseline.
I got to see John.
I need to know what that story is all about.
Got to see John while in Wichita. He did indeed confirm that Shane Canton, is the best looking Boston Renegade in history. So he said I'm very photogenic.
All right. Aaron Almanza, thanks for watching. Foul tip for strike two.
Cut, Sean.
Foul. Swing and miss for strike three.
Good morning.
So John said maybe you'll make the calendar next year.
Hey, look at him making me a little hopeful, tickling my happy belly. Yeah. All right, John, I'll pay you. Name your price.
Swing and miss for strike four. Sean unfortunately strikes out.
Sean.
All right,
Sean's
so that is the end of the inning. We are going to the top of the sixth, and in this case,
16-3.
unless the Bombers make a heck of a comeback, which
13 runs.
yeah, unless they can score 13 runs in this particular inning, once the outs are made,
Yes.
not really,
You want to call?
not really.
Hey, hey, Peg.
Yeah?
Can I hitch a ride with you later?
I would like to say yes, but
Oh no. Okay.
I'll explain later.
I got you. No worries. I got you.
So yeah, unless the Bombers can score 13 runs in this next inning, once those three outs are made, the game is over and the Renegades win.
Who's that third? Elena, you still in?
No, Elena's out. Soto.
Soto, get out there.
Come on, underlay, mama, yeah.
Soto!
You're always in. We have to go over this as a team.
Well, Peg, Joyce says hi. Mama Weissman says hi.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Hi, Grandma.
Oh. Oh, we got Grandma.
There's Tegan.
Love you.
Aw.
Yeah. Joyce is head coach Rob Weissman's mother.
Who's got the
and
score sheet?
Tegan's grandmother.
Who's got the score sheet?
Also Hunter's
McCormick
grandmother.
re-entered for
And Hunter's grandmother.
She, you know what? She's, by heart, she is also my grandmother. Love you, Grandma.
Yep, she is. Joyce is one of the team's biggest fans.
She is beloved by the team as well.
How many people we got watching?
12 people watching. All right. I guess. All right, back to the top of the order with Alex Barrera, aka Apple Juice, batting righty this time.
He's doing righty again.
Yep.
He might give a little bit of action to the rooks out there. Third. Is Drew still on third?
No.
No, it's Soto.
Nope, Soto's on third now.
Soto's on third. Kimball's in Rover. And is Drew out then?
Drew is out.
Okay. Yeah.
We don't want to disclose too many of our secrets, though.
Sorry, Elena.
Oh, Elena. Sit over one more. One more. Yeah, for yourself. Okay.
Line drive down the first base line. And
Opposite field.
scores. Alex scores,
field.
making it 17-4.
Yeah. Alex just did an opposite field pop. So he batted righty, but he hit it down to first base line. There was no chance. No chance.
Help on that. Nothing you can do.
Yeah.
All right, I think we got number 8, Matt Pavoka. I lost my piece of paper. Hold on one second.
I thought it was that. I think.
Yeah, they're hitting in front of us, but they're mostly hitting.
Just in case.
All right. So as I mentioned, Matty P is up to bat.
Yeah, this is indeed Matt Pavoka.
And did James just pitch that last one? The younger one or the older one?
I don't remember.
Who's up right now pitching? That's a James.
Ooh.
Older.
Line drive to the left side of the field.
You got it, yeah.
With Sean Devenish making the put out.
Devenish with another put out.
All right. Way to go, Sean. All right. So there's 1 out, 2 to go.
I would say as impressive as Sean's hitting a turnaround has been, his defense may be the most impressive addition to his game in terms of arsenal and what he's done to work on getting better.
All right, number 21, Alvin Suarez, is up to bat right now. With still got, I don't know what his name is, but the older pitcher. James, yes.
And then,
James pitching.
Then they have a rookie who's a high school guy named Shulman, and he's a rookie pitcher. So again, I was mentioning earlier, just like
got some wind picking up here.
Whether
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Having a young pitcher matters a lot.
Yes.
And you can develop a Jared Woodard.
Yeah. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
Long Island, one of the classiest teams. Always awesome to play against them, and just hoping they keep building their pitchers and keep building their players.
Grounder down the third base line. With Guy Zuccarello making the put out. Fantastic job.
He is now 2 putouts away. That countdown begins.
We are just 1 out away from ending the game and winning.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Sean has 100 runs.
Does he?
He was 5 runs away, I believe, from scoring 100. And I think now he scored 2 yesterday and 3 today. It's at 100.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think he's done it.
He's done it.
All right. Up next, number 38,
How'd it feel to be out there?
Edgar Erickson.
Good.
Hey, Weissman.
Coming in, did you get 1 or 2? 1 inning? I got 1. I would have got any more, but you can't hit. Yeah. Well, you can't run. So.
Hey, Weiss.
Yeah.
Is Sean at 100 runs now?
Did he get 5?
He got 5. He got 3
He got
today.
2 yesterday,
He got 2
he
yesterday.
said.
100. He made the milestone.
He made a milestone, and the guy is 2 away from it. Yeah, good job to Sean hitting the century mark. He's only the
Foul tip for strike 1.
he might be only the 5th player ever to do that. 5th or 6th? Let me think. 6th maybe.
This is Sean's 5th season with the team.
He's been just an impressive run. You know, biggest. I don't think this was documented, but probably the biggest turnaround.
Foul tip for strike 2.
From one World Series to another. I think he batted like high 300s or low 400s to batting into 700s. That is a huge swing. And it,
He's been
credit to his-
working. He's been working so hard.
Yeah, all credit to his work ethic, you know.
All these seasons, and this is something that he really truly loves. Oh, another foul tip. Strike 3.
You see how hard work pays off, you know. David Smith from the San Antonio Jets. I've been hearing just incredible things about how much he's worked hard, and he also cracked the offensive lineup and made some amazing defensive plays as well. You know, really kept the Jets in there and ahead against the Thunder, and that says a lot. Sean very similar.
Strikeout.
Worked out.
And
Game is
that's
over.
the end of the game.
That is
Renegades have won it 17-4.
wow.
Great game played by the Renegades. Hold on a moment. They're gonna line up, and then we're gonna get some post-game interviews. So stay tuned.
Yeah, let's grab Devonish first. Let's grab.
L.I. Bombers! L.I.
Bombers! Bombers! All right. Corey Joseph, come on over here.
Corey.
Come on over. Right over here. So Corey. So you. This was your very first game with us. Yes. And your very first time on the field. You made that put out.
So we're not moving the chairs.
Going through my mind, just listening for the ball, and I know I needed to let it bounce, and then not just run to it, but actually run past it and come back and grab it, and that's actually what I was able to do.
That the defensive play was great. So then how does it feel to have scored a run?
Well, congratulations.
Oh, you did.
Oh, no, put out.
Oh, put up. That's right. Sorry, I was so excited. I got mixed up. But
Did not score a run.
how does it feel to? Yeah, my apologies. How does it feel to have played?
I love it. It's great. It's good competition, and it's a good team sport, and we have a great team.
Welcome
Nice
to
job,
the
Corey.
Put Out
Thank
Club.
you very much. All right.
Corey may be one of. I did it.
What are we gonna do?
He might have been only the third rookie to get a put out in their very first game. That's awesome. That is really awesome.
Well, thank you so much for watching, folks. We hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back.
Well, we gotta get all our food and all this shit out.
Against Philly Fire. See you then.
All right.